Oh, okay.
Okay. Alright, I think everything is in order. Pretty sure it is. So we could go ahead and get it started. So hello everyone.
Hello.
So, thank you for joining us. It's plenty later than I would like it to be. Than I suppose we all would have liked it to be. Unfortunately, we had to get some stuff done. You can't help these things sometimes. But I thought nobody ever really cares because we actually are small time. We don't have the starting soon bumper thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I wonder if there'll be a challenge. That's a thing for who knows. But yeah. But still, thank you for catching it up or catching up on it. What was it? We should to mention particularly what's going on around here. Maybe since you last saw, essentially what's going on is that we have very quickly discovered the sub-series of the Dandy Inquirer, the Gentleman Inspector Hildebrand series, and so I guess we're kind of, slowly but surely making our way through that. I think we got through essentially episode 2, as I'll call it, and I'm sure a bunch of us will call it. And until before we go onto episode 3, let's see. I'm taking a wee break from that in order to, finish off. Well, what I thought was going to be the next stage of beastmen quest for their societies. As it turns out, it actually might be yet more than that. It could actually be the conclusion of their arcs. I'll show you over here. Yeah, we already finished up the Sahagins. We faced off against which is the Bloody Scales. No, wait, the Sea Devil, and brought peace to the oceans. I mean, relative, I guess. But now we're going on to this hill. So I finished off that little small bit here, off camera, and now we're ready to head on to the hills. And after that, I don't entirely know what exactly is going to happen, but preferably what I would do at the next stream is essentially go on to the Malta and then see what happens there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, really wasn't expecting like the end of that whole arc. I thought it was going to continue onward. I'm not entirely sure where. I don't know where this all ends. Yeah. Apparently, there's something that comes up after you finish all these societal quests. Yeah, I have no idea what that could be. But I suppose we'll find out soon enough. Alright. First up, though, I have to go ahead and take a gander at my guys. Keep such strange hours. Okay. But yeah. And yeah. A good number of sessions ago, I discovered the squadron, or got my own essentially. I'm seeing where that leads me.
Oh,
They
okay.
gave me a skewed. Oh, whoops. For some reason, I managed to talk to this guy at a distance. Other questions? Okay, not now. Thank you. That was a first. That was really delayed. Or something, I don't know what happened. But it did kind of seem like a, hey, wait a minute. Yeah. Right. I think they came here. Oh, right. I'm pretty sure. I sent them on a mission that they were terribly ill-fated for. I think I did. They gave me a skewed number of DPS classes. So I'm basically, I don't know, being set up for failure. Let's see. Get to inform you that the mission has ended in failure. Okay. 8. Cheers anyway. Yes. So what would I do now? I did that, right? It would be awesome if he told me exactly what I... But Bartran isn't ready for this mission. Yes. Even though they're approaching level 30, they're not ready. And also I have 2 of the 3 things ready, I'm still not ready.
They should make it some kind of like a percentage chance of winning, such as if you have all 3, it's 100% chance. And as you go lower, further away from whatever group, it could, let's just say if you don't have all of them, maybe you lose a 33% or something.
Yeah, that would make sense. Yeah, I don't get it. What would it be like if I had all 3 ready? Just barely has it. Dawn just barely has it. Okay, but the numbers are being brought up overall, so I'm actually not as far away from getting it as I thought. Yeah, I could... No, wait. How would that be? If I could take it from... Yeah, if I could take it from mental and give it to physical and tactical, I could probably be in a good position, right? This raises up well above what they need to. Yeah. Hold on a second. Training courses. Yeah, take it from here and give it to the other 2. The muscle and thingy. This one. Oh, actually it decreases by 40. Oh wait, could I handle 40? I forgot if I could handle 40 being taken down. Dang it. I'm forgetting what the whole thing. Okay. Oh, wait. Nope, if this was taken down by 40, then I'd basically lose. Actually, no, would I? Wait, no, I got it. Okay, good. This honestly should work. Alright, let's just get going. These guys. Yeah, this has got to work. Alright. Yeah. That's a really... Oh, wait, oops. I've got to go and get this loot. But whatever, it's all good. Anyway, ultimately, I really do have to get around to doing a bunch of these. Honestly, probably after the beastmen quests. Because I've been doing the beastmen quest like off camera. And I don't know, if that's not gonna be a thing much, because it might not be, then I would have something else to fill up my time off. Yeah. The idea being that in order to get more applications, I would probably need to get myself more challenges done during a week. And the more I have done, the more better chance, or the more repeated chances I get to have somebody join the squad. And it might just be a DPS, and that'll actually balance out the team and give me a whole lot more versatility. And yeah, one of the main things to do it, I personally love, is through levy quests and such things. And you get a whole bunch of levy quests when you start taking up a new job.
So you could never go bored.
I mean, I guess it's probably the main idea, but yeah, I'll have to be looking into minery. Because only through minery could I actually get the water I want in order to properly do, I think it was alchemy quests, or the next alchemy checkpoint. They really want you to do all of them to feed into each other. That's how they get you. Anyway. Alright, well if that's all well and good, we could go ahead and get on with the main event. Let's go over to Hawthorne. and go back to Little Solace. I think. Was it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure of that. If I remember correctly, there's all sort of like hubbub going on around. With all the flying fairy sylphs. Apparently, this pseudo civil war. Well, not civil war, but civil thing going on. Over this, I guess, podling. The fabled chosen one of old. To those who, I don't know, have him when he hatches, whatever, would, I don't know, be given the keys to the entire forest, or something. Yeah. And determines whether it's a good chosen one or a bad chosen one. It'll depend on who has them. Alright, and if I remember correctly, these guys were all tricked, and I think they just sort of handed over the podling over to this evil sylph guy. Most uncool. And who knows what dastardly things he'll be doing right now. Oops. Anyway. What time is it? It's very, very raining, but it's also getting to be, yeah, in the morning. Well, you know what? Honestly, this is a very dire situation, so I think the weather actually went thunder. Let's just get on with it. A feather is in folly. Omchio wears a look of grave concern. Sure he does. Momo. A friendly one. This one has good news and horrible, miserable, terrible news. Which does friendly one want to hear first? I don't know. Probably the one that makes it both awkward or funny. That would probably be my order. Friendly one would hear good news. Good news is that these ones finally found a nasty one, Deluxio, and the podling. Okay. A horrible, miserable, and terrible news is that the podling ritual has begun. Chosen one will be born in nasty one Deluxio's care. Does Brave One understand what this means? These ones do not have mother and father. But at least they have the words for it. Like walking ones. When little ones sprout forth from podling, first face of these ones that little one sees, that one becomes nurturing one to little one. If these ones do not do something, nasty one Deluxio will become chosen one's nurturing. Touched ones will wield power of Lord Rama to destroy these one's home. The walking one's nations, everyone. Elder one looks for a friendly one. Please go quickly. Indeed. Honestly, but I would imagine that it would be an all hands on deck, and you wouldn't just send the elder one to go and look. Everyone needs to go out. In fact, they would probably also enlist a bunch of the normal walking ones. You know, the normal folks of the realm or of the region. If it's so dire a situation. Indeed. The steel ones come to forest, cause much trouble to these ones. Oh, they didn't even give me a field to ask about. Huh. Okay. Do more harm to the steel one. Huh. Okay. I thought they would have given me some more flavor text for the mission, but apparently not. Well, anyway. Omxio bears most ominous tidings. The diabolical Deluxio and his lackeys have begun the rite of birthing, and stand poised to claim the immeasurable power of the Chosen One for their own. Speak with Elder Frixio, and form a plan to halt the ritual and bring the yet sealed podling back to Little Solace. Indeed. Alright. Alright, we'll say, leave it to me. Okay. Good job. No. Oh, it actually is over there. Oh, oh well. Yeah, I guess I didn't have to go far to find him. Yeah. Yeah, all I really say. Oh! Something has happened. A brave one has been friend to these ones time and time again. This one would ask of brave one final favor. Brave one must steal into heart of touch one's lair. Rescue podling from nasty one Deluxio before chosen one sees that one's face. Never have these ones needed brave one more. Elder Frixio, this one would go too. Oh yeah, that guy. Oh, right, yeah. This one has been a fool. This one's half-hearted designs on playing hero have brought only trouble and anguish to Little Solace. This one would make it up to new ones. This one does not want to end his days as a bumbling one. Then Omxio is all like, "Don't you patronize me, boy." And bumbling one talks funny. Funny talking one should be silent one. Before we murder your plot. Anyway, and Tarrant Fredia. One begs of you once. This one has learned one's lesson. Please, one. What? Give this one just one more chance, one. You just don't learn, do you? Shush. Funny talking one's funny talk makes this one's head hurt. Funny talking one's good intentions are not lost in this one. That well-meaning one is still bumbling one, and bumbling one would only put brave one and oneself in danger. Listen to this one. Stay in this place out of trouble. But this one, okay. Finally, those ones can have some peace and quiet. Sure. Listen well, brave one. The Deluxio and Touch ones perform a sprouting ritual at the seedbed, deep in the heart of the Sylphlands. And the journey will not be easy, even for brave one. But okay, whatever you do, don't you go ahead and just give me that temporary invisibility stuff. Sheesh. Oh man. I mean, we basically already had the mission in which I had to go into the seedbed, right deep in there, take a podling, not the podling, but another podling, and win the societal quest, and just try and, take them out, using all that, what was it, invisibility or stealthy chicanery, and it's like, it's such a pain. I sure hope it is gonna come to that. Brave one, your loyal steed awaits. Oh. Yes, feast your eyes on this glorious plumage. Let your spirits be lifted by my rousing call. For now that's much better. Poco. Voice? Who is his voice? voice. I'm Voco, prince among chocobos, fleetest foot in the 12th foot, and I am honored to accompany this brave adventurer on his quest to save all of Sylphkind. Oh man, this is gonna wind up with you being the one that the chosen one, sees when he gets born or whatever.
Uh-oh.
Oh man. Well, I wouldn't have seen this coming. To be quite frank, I kind of forgot this guy existed for a bit there. um, yeah. Oh boy. Umphio, this one has no words. Alas, poor bumbling one. It would seem that one's mind has turned to feathers. Right. Feel free to perform the ancient Sylphian rite of putting him out of his misery. Why do tarry, adventurer? With each passing moment, the threat to his realm grows. Yes, Voco must press on ahead, with or without you. Fear not, chosen one, for Voco will rush to your aid. Where? It appears Brave One's task will be more difficult than this one imagined. This one begs for a brave one. I do try to keep Feathery One from making a bumbling mess of everything. Oi. Outstanding. Alright. But do you say anything after that? The future of these ones depends on Brave One. Please, Brave One. Brave One must not let these ones down. Okay. Oh, sure. Also, parameters have changed. The overstrung scholar voice has finally snapped completely, believing himself to be a heroic chocobo, insisting on to accompany you on your quest to rescue the chosen one from Deluxio's clutches. Rendezvoused with the self-styled Boko by the entrance of the Sylphland, where he will give me that invisibility or stealth powder. Oh man. Oh, wait a minute. Alright. Over the course of that, she went away. Fine. For some reason, I had a vision of or I immediately, my mind wandered off to, or if by the end of this, or something or other, they would actually, what was it? Since he's dressed like a chocobo, they would have him be like a mount.
Uh-huh.
Oh. Like a mount that you activate, and it's just basically that guy, Boise McVoco, and he just basically lifts you up, and you kind of carries you around that way. I feel like there would probably be something like that. Well, somewhere in Final Fantasy XIV. I think you mentioned something like that, and it wasn't Final Fantasy, it was maybe another game. Game in which there was it was actually just literally a dude who carries you around, and that's the mount.
Oh yeah, that Aura Kingdom did that.
Oh, okay. Aura Kingdom. I should have known. But yeah. This is taking a very strange turn. Alright. Yeah, I don't really particularly like the looks of it. Oh yeah, he's over there. Over there. And he's even positioned like all of them typically are. This... man. His hurts already. It's almost like I feel like they can't very well help themselves. Okay. But there. Wrong one. Good job. There it is. That's better. I don't even know where you got the suit from. Yeah, like he had it on in storage just in case of a mental break. Well, all right then. Right. How would Lulu make of this situation? I can't say he's particularly pleased at his life choices. Indeed. Maybe point. Poking him relentlessly. Oh well. Maybe facepalm. We'll say that for later. Quah, the forest is a frightening place, master. But take heart. I'm your master now, and Revoko, prince of the chocobos, fleetest foot in the 12th wood, shall... Quah? What was that noise? Accompany Volko to the seedbed. Your feathered companion is a skittish bird and will flee to safety if he loses sight of you. Okay. To the seedbed, quiet. Okay. But he follows me naturally. Or do I have to beckon him repeatedly? Nope, he doesn't. Okay, good. Can I talk to him or... Oh, okay, I guess I can. Maybe this might be one of those. Is that your service? Fine. Let's just keep walking then. Alright, well that most assuredly assures that I need to walk there, not... No, we have chosen one to save. I have to walk there and not fly over there. I guess I'll just make things all too quick. Main thing though... So long... I guess I'm probably gonna have to wind up fighting something more. Alright, let's go. Honestly... Actually, no, I can probably just go. I'll show him how a real chocobo does it. Boy. Which, I guess they would find a chance. Because if we avoid them plenty, we don't have to worry about it. What happened? Oh, he's being attacked. Oh. Okay, well that's good. He's being murdered. Come on. I'll blow you up. Okay. They really went after him. Alright, alright. I mean, he heals, right? Yeah, he heals. He's good for it.
Okay, that's something.
Okay. Ever closer this way. Alright. Usually when I have like a ongoing escort like this in a mission, sometimes... Actually, it was only ever in city city areas. They could follow you around, but there would be these various spots to go to where he would where you can actually talk to him. Wait. Yeah. Also kill that too. And this one. Okay, he's dead. Alright, well as long as he could take a decent beating before I notice.
Yeah.
Let's see. His face could take a lot of punishment. Let's see. He's being attacked. Oh, yeah, he's being attacked. Alright, fine. Okay, blow him up. I don't know how this keeps on happening. Actually, I want more energy before I kill him. That's good enough. Okay. Oh, okay, just some guy riding on it. Okay. You wouldn't catch me dead on one of those things. Let's... Or maybe it's better to say you wouldn't catch me on. Well. I mean, I'd say that they really don't much care for chocobos around here, but no, I just been fine. It's only this guy, really. Oh, right, I probably should have gotten enough. Okay. Sorry, they only gave me a small bird or something, a small chocobo. Really can't carry two people. You understand? Really, it's the I don't know. Actually, I forgot. It's somebody's fault, but just not my own. Like we're all just getting the runs or something. Okay. For you. Okay, that's better. Look, you. I thought you could change it on the time. Well, that's this. That. Nah, I have to kill it. Okay, no shit. Good show. Alright, did I already read this? Oh, yeah, yeah. As expected, Boko will require your protection while offering little in return. That keeps the crazed bird man out of harm's way. Make for the seabed. Siege bed. Eh. Let's see. So Boko wander away, return to the starting point, and oh, I guess we lose sight of me, but since I'm walking, that's basically impossible.
Huh.
Yeah. Yeah. Which was one to save? Okay. I prefer this over the relay? No, wait. The checkpoint invisible turn thing. Oh. That happens. Okay, let's go. Almost there. Oh, actually, wait, we're not almost there. We're about halfway there. Yeah. We're almost about halfway there. Sylph bonnet. Where do they even get these? Anyway. Yeah. Turns out a lot of wow. Yeah. Oh, he got poisoned. Up from out. Yep. How is she doing? He's doing alright. He's healing faster than he's dying. Must be nice. Yeah, turns out a lot of weird and crazy things as of late. I wasn't expecting. Oh wow. Yeah, I felt like I was far enough away. Oh, well, let's go. No. Oh, he just died too quickly. Yeah. Anyway, I wasn't expecting this whole like big old new censorship craze to take hold of everything.
Yeah, it's as if they were all coordinated.
Yeah. Huh. I see that. Oh, mom. I wonder how calculated it really is. Or is it just like essentially a Hail Mary active just
Huh. So you
yeah.
mean kind of like back
Okay.
during Gamergate, there was that Journal Pros list or Game Journal Pros list, where it was a journalists from various media outlets, all
You
in the
attack
same
is
kind of private
oh, okay.
group, like a Facebook group or mailing list or something like that. Then the idea was that though they talk about things that they'd want to kind of
Oh, yeah.
direct the populace at large towards, when it came to, I think it was called Gamers Are Dead, yeah, I think it was 2014 in August. Yeah, August 11th, 2014.
Yeah.
There were a bunch of these, I think there were 28 articles, came out at the same time saying that journalists are dead, or that gamers are dead. But somebody who had infiltrated the group didn't find any kind of outward coordination to say, alright, we've got this idea for these articles and we're all going to release them at the same time. So I think it was compared to a standalone complex. That idea where various people will have the same idea independent of each other.
Yeah.
And while they do share a lot of the same ideologies and thoughts, this Gamers Are Dead thing was something that was unique to each of them, despite being the exact same thing.
I guess. I suppose it's possible. It could even just come down to, well, general wins, but also maybe like a turning point. I guess among the other things that happened, there was something substantial that caused them to both essentially arrive at the same conclusion.
Yeah.
I'm not entirely sure what exactly. I don't know.
In this case, with the whole Australia, UK, and even the US is having a bill like that passing through, it's actually completely separate from the Visa and MasterCard thing. But they just feel the same. They really are different. But the ones that the governments are trying to pass, or I guess in 2 countries already passed.
Oh yeah. So here I could actually start running again. I suppose so. Now, how long is this going to be for? Right. Going to be arrived at an instance of some kind, right?
But it's one of those fate things, and if you go through it, your buddy will end up getting killed.
Oh yeah. I guess like 49. That means I won't have to be. Yeah, I don't think I'll be taken down. Will I? Well, honestly, they would have said already. Okay, so they're probably active now. I mean, I suppose that's a possibility. There's also the possibility that it goes into a separate instance. In which case, you know, I wouldn't have to worry about it. I don't know. Yeah. Proxy of the short scale is a stone-hearted sylph tasked with taking newly sprouted sylph buds away from the seedbed for tempering. The first step in stopping a new generation of brainwashed sylphs from ruling the forest is to take Pokem's life. Right. Probably that guy over there. Indeed. I mean, I suppose I could do something. I guess. Just to get it all finished off all the quicker. Also need to go off and get my mana back. I suppose. Okay. Oh, that's far? Okay, I guess I go that's far, but whatever. Okay, at least got them out of the way. Okay then. I went ahead and brought him here. Something that at least I don't have to do again. Master, look before you. Your loyal steed has guided you to the seatbed. The chosen one awaits. Huh. We're really gonna have some sort of like weird competition between Ida and this guy.
Yeah.
Jeez. Let's look for the guy. Sure, whatever. Anyway. Alright, has the parameters changed? That is, you have successfully navigated your way through the Sylphland, and the seatbed stands before you. Speak with Volko in hopes that he will manage not to sabotage the rescue effort with his typical bumbling. I mean, you already know he's gonna be in pure sight of the chosen one. He's going to be the chosen one's man, mama.
No.
No. Is that be? Quay? Yes, master. It is the chosen one's partly. Wow. Outstanding. You think there'd be a lot more, I don't know, guards or something? I mean, just on the entrance to this. Okay. There it is. I mean, it has to be a trick of some kind. Oh. Ah, excellent. Walking one is just in time. In time to die. A bunch of high-pitched, squealing and jeering. Oh. Really, now? These ones have lived in the shadow of walking ones long enough. The chosen one shall choose this one to lead these ones into a new era. Yes, yes. But the ugly, chocobo obviously means no harm. Anyway, new era has no. Oh wait, new era has no place for real ones, walking ones, or traitorous ones who call those ones friend. All who are not these ones shall perish, and dead ones' blood shall water these ones' forest home. Indeed. We'll grow a bunch of like crazy carnivorous plants. Huh? What's taking him so long? He's going around in circles. Well? Oh, do stick around, feathered one. After this one deals with walking one. A roasted feathered one will make good feast for these ones. I mean, you could just send guys after them right now.
Yeah.
Now, where was this? Ah, yes. Say your prayers, doomed ones. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Ew. And then I'll carry you in my, Billy sack for a few days. What? Ah! Boss one, look out! Feathered one is. Running Sylph. Yeah. Feathered one is walking one. What is the meaning of this? I trusted you. Those glasses for all that. Oh ha! Yes, it was me after all. You'll not be calling this one a stupid one anymore, methinks. Later. Dang it, he's trotting away. Get with me, friend. He was see the chosen one back to Little Solace. Ah, how invigorating. Yes, these legs will carry me forever. How could this one be fooled by a stupid one? Is he so stupid that it actually circled back into smart? Okay, I don't have to wind up doing the relay thing, do I? Right? I think I'm good. I'm pretty sure. But anyway, feathers and folly. Ooh, ooh. Indeed. Crikey. By some miracle, the scholar of voices maintained a shred of sanity, managing to snatch up the podling while Deluxio was otherwise distracted from monologuing. Fend off Deluxio's underlings and meet up with the unlikely hero east of the seabed. Now, through that big old tunnel that leads up. Okay. I should do it. We have all very much lost control of the situation. Alright, let's go. Ooh. Yeah, no need to go and fight anybody on the way over here. Let's go. Use a hostile presence. A stupid feathery one. Bring chosen one back to this one now. Ew. Wait, Toady? You think it has more guys than that? Or is Toady's gonna keep on coming? Actually, you know what? There's a chance of. Right. Okay, well, let's go ahead and do it. Yeah! I'll blow you up! Alec! Really gonna want to leave this place alive? Oh. Well. For some reason I was expecting it to go for longer. But... Oh, okay, anyway. For some miracle the scholar was... Okay. Nothing changed from that. Okay. Just checking. How is he doing? He seems good. I'm sure the costume probably... Yeah, I'm sure the costume probably kept them safe from a lot of their attacks, I think.
Yeah. I mean, you could still see him moving.
Yeah. That's alright. Okay, good. Okay. Hehe. Oh, right. Hey, friend, I tried, but my legs will carry me no further. I beg you. Ah, jeez. Leave the chosen one back to safety. Weep not for me, friend. I am but a bumbling one who bumbled until the end. No, wait, no, he's still there. Okay. You will not have terribly embarrassed me in vain. Leave the podling back to safety, friend. Weep not for this one sacrifice. Indeed. I'm still holding on to the eventuality. Anyway, Voice gave all he had, but his legs will carry him no further. To see that the ill-fated scholar's sacrifice will not be in vain, take the sylph podling to hand. Great. They really couldn't help themselves. See the sylph podling back to safety. You will have 50 seconds before your arms and legs give out from. Did you fail to task prime location? Be wary of attacks from enemies. Find yourself staring, seek out patches of luminous. Will restore your strength. Oh bother! Oh wait. You know what? I'm already on the clock. No what? I pretty much have to go ahead and find one of those moongrass things. Oh right, let me check my album. You know what? Honestly, it just feels like I should kind of worry about what's going on. Yeah. I think it's gonna be a couple of times before I actually find the thing. You know what? Forget it. But let me see here. Can I see the moon grass already, or do I have to hold on to the thing? I don't know. I don't know. I guess we'll. Anyway, go ahead and murder these guys. They're getting in my way. Oh yeah. Kill them too. Need my stuff. Okay. I don't know. I imagine I'll just go ahead and go over to this one and I'll eventually find something around. Well, stands to reason at least. I would dare say that yeah, they probably had. I think out of all of them, I will have to say that the Sylphs probably do have the most annoying missions. That I could probably say for certain. Alright, so did I make it? Actually, there's a Sylph. Oh, that was from a long ways away. No line of sight. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Expecting a great deal more, I don't know, resistance. Rather than just like a handful of toadies.
Yeah.
Like, you should honestly have the support of basically all of the Sylphs, really. Okay, oh, there it is. Okay, okay. Come on. Yeah, I don't know. This thing is just. Oh, well. Eh, there it is. There. Oh yeah, they're just flanking me all the route. Isn't there a better way? No, actually, I'll come through. Right, they stacked all these guys there. I think he's facing this. That's stuck on the thing. Do that to me. Okay, there we go. Whew. Alright, okay. And I wouldn't say so. Not yet, anyway. Okay, so there's another one right there. It is. Come on, almost got it. Alright. Okay. Almost there. That feels like a home stretch now. Singing Sophie. I don't think I have to worry about that one. Okay. Come on. There we go. Okay, there's another one. Okay, good. Oh, wait. Hold on a second. Who am I giving this? Oh, they're on top of here? I have to go out. I have to go up here. Give it to the... Alright, there it is. Okay, so paddling to the Little Solace. I don't know, almost looks like a Fabergé egg or something.
Yeah.
Oh well. It's probably not even half as tasty. Alright, I probably didn't read the afterword. Anyway, our friend, how delighted I am to see you safe and sound. Myself? I didn't ask that. Anyway, no words for the thank you. It really is, quite curious, but, relieved from the burden of the paddling, my recovery was remarkably hasty. Indeed. That's why I said you wouldn't have embarrassed me in pain. Yes, I dare say I've learned much from my near-death experiences. That I'll be reminded of on the nightly. Anyway, stay clear of the Sylphlands. Leave the heavy lifting to adventurers, and most importantly, keep a close eye on one's journal and one's undergarment. Now, what say we sit back and witness the dawning of a new era for Sylphkind? Wow. Does it really have to pull?
Huh.
Oh! In all the years this one has lived, never once did this one imagine that one would see this day. Oh! Ah. Right. Then never blink right down to the end. Oh. Huh. You know what? I was actually expecting a baby version. But maybe I guess it's not happening. This one asked, who is a calling one? Oh, this one is Frixio, elder of Little Solace. This one would welcome chosen one to feed one's family. Oh, this one would build a home of peace and tranquility. If chosen one would join this, if that is elder one's wish, this one is born to answer. Such words are succored for this one's heart, chosen one. Oh, huh, right. I guess he wanted to spell out not like a baby or when it's tall.
Ah.
Yeah, the not helpless when it's born, I guess.
Mhm.
Oh, and the cycle begins anew. Oh, awesome! And you didn't have to even have to burn down the entire forest to do it.
I
Oh,
really wish it was that simple.
but they. Oh, okay. Wow. You know what? They actually went outside what was expected. It was actually very streamlined, and turns out it turns out voice isn't the man. Oh, he got off lightly this time. Okay, I actually forgot to go and read the one before this when I actually did. Okay, the self-powered link has returned to Little Solace. Our chosen one will be free from the influence of the hateful Deluxio. Share the good news with Omumxio and prepare for the birthing rite. Okay, that is. Right. The chosen one has emerged from her podling to recognize Elder Frixio as her nurturing. Raised in the peaceful surroundings of Little Solace with those who will teach her love and kindness, and increasingly bold and heinous pranks. The chosen one will surely lead her people to an era of peace and prosperity. In other news, it turns out that the bungling scholar Voice still lives, much to the chagrin of all who find themselves in his. Leave him to his bumblings and report back to Commander Julian in Gridania on the success of the Sylphic camp. Oh, okay. Outstanding. Oh, yeah. That's how it was. Because I went back and actually bought some things when I was finished with the Hagen one. Guess
Oh,
we'll see.
okay.
What do you say? From the forest and touch one. I forgive. Okay. Indeed. Sylphic Winter, I'll go back to him. I actually haven't turned this one in yet. I guess we'll go ahead and look to everyone. So it's Frixio. Okay, so Frixio is basically a fair place. Okay. There you are. Thanks to Brave One's bravery, Chosen One chooses this one as nurturing. Together, these ones shall build a future of peace and tranquility for all of these one's kind. And it'll benefit everyone else. These ones will always remember Brave One as a friend. These ones and Walking Ones will live in harmony together. Okay. Right. Okay, but is the Chosen One here with us? I don't know. She was just called Chosen One, so but that she really has a name. I don't think she anywhere, really, right?
Mm-hmm.
Would it be easier in the daytime? Well, probably not really. I still have all their names lined up. All these guys are here. I don't think they say anything different. Yeah, but it would make sense, right? So if the Chosen One was actually in Little Solace, so would be in like, well, you would think she would be right next to Frixio, Laxio. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh, okay. I don't know. I don't think they're really saying much. Giving me any real clues, but we'll just do like a flyby if I missed any. Yeah, because that seems to would make sense. Like the other one should be around here somewhere. Maybe not then. Because no look see. I mean, she had a name they probably would have given her. Really. Oh well. Maybe she's resting in a tent somewhere. Wherever else. Okay. Well, anyway. Guess further isn't. Yeah. Friend, this one is beside himself in gratitude for all that you have done. Yes, this one shall draft a new report that Commander Julio, and all in Britannia made know of brave one's bravery. Yes, it would appear that the local tongue has rubbed off on this one. All the better, I say, for the souls are starting to warm to this one's presence. Why, for the first time today, I found my undergarments in journal exactly where I had left them. Okay. Yeah, I guess so. That is much too bad. I wonder if that has happened. Has that happened? If there was a point, if you did quests and eventually that would lead to like a new person being where they previously weren't. Like a new person appearing that you could talk to.
Oh.
I don't know. Okay. Well, honestly, if she is somewhere, then I lost. I don't know. So I suppose I'll just have to leave. Rather, I just go instead of just looking around fruitlessly. Okay. Well, true friend of these ones. For the first time, walking one arrived in Little Solace. And this one believes that the first time walking one arrived in Little Solace, this one believed this day would come. Okay. Listen to the murmurs of the forest, walking one. Araxia too is proud to call walking one. Yeah. Oh well. Burn sweet smile, the wind will press. Both of these I see. Oh. Oh. Okay. Do I remember these guys? Not sure if I did.
Huh.
Well,
I
it
don't
would have been
remember
so
them.
long ago now. Well, it's going to confess both of these I send thee. Did it all. Okay. Yeah, well, I'm stumped. Maybe we may yet see the chosen one. This one is weaving cloth, all pretty cloth, and walking ones can say was made by these. Okay. Doesn't think walking one could make cloth the same. Alright. Well, I suppose with all that, I guess will be. No, actually, no. Wait. Actually, I will be returning. Yeah, I have to do the report, and then I come back, and then I'll buy some. I think we might have like a mount or a minion or other such specialty thing for me. But I'll see that after this.
Oh, okay.
Let's go ahead and file that report. Yeah. Oh. Successfully done. Yeah. Alright, we have to go back over there. I'll be back. Go over there. Yes. Okay. That was, I don't know, that felt remarkably straightforward, essentially. The only real annoying bit was basically the whole, like, going, the relay again. Had me do the relay again.
Huh.
Yeah, they really can't help themselves.
Yeah.
Anyway. But yeah. No real wrinkle there. Was it good guys won? Pretty much. I feel like in that sense, the Sahagin one actually had a bit more going on. Alright, actually I don't go here. I think in walking distance of the crystal, you actually make your way over to the Grand Company. It's over there. Oh yeah, yeah. Anyway, he ain't. We have two different companies. So let's give him the. Yes, yes. Indeed. Hail, friend. Your timing could not be better. I just received a report from Voice relating your exploits in Palace in considerable detail. And yeah, I was. What was it? The parts that I could understand really intrigued me. Why to think that a young man not only solved a 1,000-year-old Sylphic prophecy, but single-handedly fought off a veritable legion of malevolent sylphs to rescue the Chosen One and secure a future of peace and prosperity for all of sylph kind. Brains and brawn. Yes, it's just clear I picked the right man for the task. Anyway, worry not. The brave lad gave credit where it due. Yes, he clearly explained that his heroics would have been impossible without your clever chocobo rules. Yes, yes. And insistent that Jurgen you for your supporting role. Gurgen, yeah. Pray stay a while in Gridania and rest your legs. Oh, sure. Gurgen. Oh wait. Oops. Right, I probably wanted to give this to one of my... Right. Oops.
Yeah.
Yeah, I made a mistake. I'll just go over and hide into right behind her. And change clothes. It could be Mug. I think it's probably... Get myself some of that. There we go. Whoop. There, it's all good. Okay. So that's it should be. Society quest completed. Listen up. You now trust it. Indeed. Furthermore, you now have access to a wide selection of wares from the Sylph Vendor. Sylph assured. Haha. Alright. Oh yeah. For sure. Go with a bit of my deer. And then we'll get a move on. Okay. Interesting that I have that detail to just go back and report it all. Even though technically nobody's actually doing all of the ranks for the society quest in one shot.
Yeah.
Probably it's over the course of like I'm gonna say months before you come back over here. But that a normal player would just wind up over here. Alright, but all the same, we're actually in trusted status for the Sylphs at last.
You
Honestly,
did it.
yeah. Before I forget, let's just go back over there. There's some yet things I want to do. Okay. Indeed. Overall, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it plenty. It was. It's very. I know it's very clean and uncomplicated. It all just comes down to it's the chosen one for the forest who will decide the fate, and such. Not altogether sure what it'll wind up being. It seems. Right. I don't know. For the Amalja and the Sahagins, it really does kind of feel that. What was it? I'm I'm basically on the side of like one tribe, rather than practical legions worth of other, very like turned and belligerent tribesmen or beastmen. You know, like they're the oddities of their entire tribe or their entire kind, I guess you could say. But as for, I don't know. As for the sylphs, I don't know. I feel like there's more of a closer to a 50-50 spread. Like the forest could turn either way, essentially. I don't know. That's sort of the impression I'm getting anyway. Let's go back to Black Mage. Oh, okay. There we are. Here's a place who says, a chosen one is but a little one. Yet knows more of the forest and its secrets than this one. This one is not worthy. Okay. Everybody else say something? I don't know. These ones play tricks for fun, the other one plays tricks to hurt. It's hurting others for fun. Fun. Oh, it makes it sad. Okay. Doesn't seem to be anything new they're saying. We enjoy them playing tricks. They've played tricks so tricky that even this one will be fooled. It'll be this one's masterwork. Right. Do you say anything different? Fucking one wants to buy this one's things? This one does not sell to just anyone. Do something good for these ones. This one will think about it. Indeed. Well, I don't know. But that dialogue kind of seems like very outdated since I've already gone this. Which one was? Oh right. Already trusted. Do they actually have things? Silver lamppost. These are like others in catalysts and other things. Yeah, materials. Let me try the other one. Silver gold leaf exchange. The lamp tree that. Oh, okay. Oh, that means they don't always have.
Uh-huh.
Currency exchange, societal currency. Oh, okay. Oh, actually, no, these are all material. Okay, so they are slightly different. But honestly, the very unique items that they have here actually aren't a mount or a minion. It actually turns out it's just these furnishing. Well, that's too bad. I mean, I could probably just get the orchestrion. That's really the only thing that's really open to me. Primer kit, Miss Mini. Oh, okay. I thought they would have had something like a wind-up sylph. Or do I already have that? No, I don't. I don't already have that. Well, I guess so. I could just go ahead and turn it in, I believe. Prepare. Oh, it's a music roll. Prepare to give it. I think. Okay. Alright, we'll leave for the following. Sure. Okay. Good job. Alright. I don't think I'll about that. Well, alright then. I'll go ahead. It's a completed one too. Yes. Yeah, Dark Lucas stream. Yeah. If the manual. Well, I think I'll have to use that at the right time. Indeed. Alright. I guess it. Yeah. Honestly, it's kind of sort of disappointing that I'm not able to go and talk to the chosen one, but I mean, will the chosen one even know who I am? Stay tuned from please with mind of care. Not to take too much. Okay. Right, so I guess we'll go and talk to the Vixio again. Not sure if she says anything different. Oh, wait, she's not at that point. That part. Okay. Oh, I think he's somewhere. Oh. Okay, she was only there as far as like the quest went. Oh, that's. I guess maybe that's how it always was. Darn it. Oh well. Amixia and. Oh, okay. Guess she's just elsewhere. Oh well, we'll get to talk to voice at least. Anyway, this point cannot thank you enough for. Do forgive me with all my time in Little Solace. This one theme picked up a few of our friends' quirks and. Don't look at me like that, Lulum. Hey, I can assure you I have no designs on your. Oh, I have no designs on your undergarments. Now, where did I put my. Empty. I guess. Yeah. I thought it was going to be some manner of payoff. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. There will be some manner of payoff for this guy. Yeah. Oh well. But I guess we'll go with Pajama 2. I forgot that Frixio basically isn't available typically after it's all said and done. Which feels like a shame, mostly because I mean she's essentially like the well not the chieftain, but the leader of this, the elder.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Alexia. Alexia. This one appreciates having a safe place to stay, but for not for that for those ones. I would much rather be back in these ones old home. And can't talk to those sylphs. Yes, they scare me a little. Look, they aren't like you and they talking if you're talking to them and they start missing. Yeah. Okay, yep, I completely forgot that Frixio isn't available typically. Well, that's as if I couldn't be any more disappointed. Oh well. Oh well, I guess we'll just go ahead and leave. Maybe they might come up sometime in the future, maybe they won't, but we'll... Indeed. Alright, guess we'll basically leave it like that then. Alright. Okay. So yeah, that's basically the sylphs finished. Because I forgot that they didn't have... Actually, I have a sylph minion. I'll probably check. The regular ones. Right, okay, yeah, it wasn't me who had it. Alright, good to know. Oh well. I know that you get a sylph minion at some point. I just don't know exactly where. I suppose it'll come back to it. I'll come to it.
Yeah, probably.
But yeah, there's some, you know, strange, fanciful, what was it? Fanciful, what you call it? Forest, nymphs or of some kind. Indeed. Oh, right. I suppose. It was good to know that when all said and done, after all the pranks and whatever, well, what was it? They know right from wrong, which we always. Oh yeah. Also, if I remember correctly from the title quest, I think Ponyxia might fancy. Or was it Moxia? Dang it, I knew one of those two. Oh well. But unfortunately, it wouldn't work out. Because even if Lulu was legal, he would have a hard time telling them apart, and they would probably get their names wrong. And that'll just cause a whole bunch of problems. Oh, right. And also, they'll always be playing tricks on him. Then he'll don't know who to trust anymore. So anyway, I guess we'll leave it here. Might as well go ahead and do something else with all the time I got. I do have a few things. I could probably look for one of these other guys. Halfstone. Yeah, we could try Halfstone, right? Yeah. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and look at that one. Western Lanosha. Okay. All right. Do I know typically where it is? I don't know. I forgot exactly where it is, but I guess we'll go over there. Yeah. Anyway, back to this whole deal that's going on around. I don't know. It feels like such a tremendous overstep. This whole like censoring things on Steam. What was it? I guess at the start I was all like, what was it? What was it? If you were these guys were so serious about censoring games, then there, there's plenty of other games that aren't, strictly arrow games that but are still like high budget. So I don't know. Did they already? So I'm saying that if they were really serious, then they would actually go after games like Ballgate and other such games. Last of Us and what have you.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I don't know. I wonder if they already did at this point. I guess there's a chance.
I think the biggest game I didn't actually see any videos, but I saw in the thumbnail. I was thinking, where did I see that game before? But it was that mouth-washing game.
Yeah,
was apparently banned.
Completely?
I'm not too sure. I didn't really follow the news too much on that.
Actually, I'm trying to think. Maybe I suppose the thing they have objection to is essentially it's a horror game, but I suppose mildly grounded. Well, I guess from the idea that, well, no, it's actually like psychological.
Yeah,
I guess so. It's basically that over some SA crime that this one jerk who was part of the story did, and yeah, I suppose that's probably central to the game enough that they decided like, oh, okay, well, this is like a cornerstone, big old pillar of the game story.
Yeah.
So you can't, what was it? You can't get rid of that without compromising the game. Like, yeah, it's taking it out.
Oh yeah, there was something about, I think it was Apple suing Visa and MasterCard.
Apple is suing?
Yeah, I think there was a thumbnail about that.
Oh man.
Huh.
Okay. Oops, sorry, it just sort of pops out now and again. I could probably go ahead and see if it still gets me.
Huh.
Yeah. Just a quick thing.
Or you extended your arm and then you accidentally unplugged the...
Alright, yeah, I think it's all good.
Oh,
it goes
okay.
back immediately. Alright, good. Huh, yeah. Cause it was funny, the idea that I had was that, it's only for the arrow games, only for the smut out there. So if there would actually be, I don't know, like, politicians or like whoever else going out, hey, wait a minute, we don't stand for the principle of this thing that measures, and they'll immediately get smeared as, oh, you're all gooners, all goomas, and so just to slander them. But since they already went after like full-on horror games, not arrow games at all, then I feel like that already fell apart. That argument already falls.
Yep.
They'll still try and do it, but yeah, nobody, even less people are gonna take it if they were to slander people who talk ill of this. So yeah,
they went so heavy-handed so quickly that people who would say it's a slippery slope are instantly justified.
Yeah, it's like nope, that wasn't a slope. That was a free fall.
Yeah.
So that's funny. I'm half expecting like Nintendo to step in and be like, oh, if we're on the bandwagon of banning game from Steam, could you take a look at Palworld? They do some very uncool things in Palworld. That's not cool. We do not stand for such things, etc., etc. Just ban them as we would ban them,
Yeah, they wanted
and
to get
there
rid of
will
Power
be
World
peace soon.
because they're thinking it'll make people say that it's just like Pokemon, but there are guns in it. So to protect the children, we must ban Power World.
And guns.
Yeah, they'll go after
Okay.
guns next.
Okay, there it is. Yeah. All pretty cool around here. Oh right, what am I looking for? Well, sorry, wrong one. Anyway, what am I looking for? I'm looking for trench tooth the Hagen. Over at Halfstone. Okay. Hagen. Is there about around this area? Yeah, yeah. I guess I'd probably be beyond the wall, beyond the gates. I. Because they ain't around here. They're around the other way. Oh yeah. So anyway, yeah. That would feel like a very simple move to do. Because this isn't about the whole legal thing, it's about hobbling them, essentially. I guess so. But yeah, it's so heavy-handed that in such a short time that the backlash would have been severe. I feel like they would have been better off, going incrementally, because there'll be less people objecting over minor changes.
Yeah.
You're just like, oh no, it's just this game. It's like it's a really, really bad game. You wouldn't even miss it. No hate, please. Hey, it's just disgusting and such. So yeah, that won't do. Yeah, but yeah, then to carry things like that incrementally over the course of like, I don't know, a decade or so, and then boom, you're basically where you want to be in censorship.
Oh.
But to do it so very, very quickly, just invites like immediate reprisals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're kind of in a hurry, I guess.
Yeah.
Because if you look at, say, Patreon, where they go, to get rid of this person from your platform, or we'll cut service altogether. Okay, we'll cut this person. But now they're basically going after the entire internet all at once.
Yeah. That is pretty crazy.
Part of it might be because it is video games. So people are thinking, okay, the video games basically keep Homer happy something something.
Oh yeah.
So he doesn't go crazy.
Yeah, it's referred to as the bread and circus.
Yeah. That's usually what it is.
Yeah, typically.
People just want to be left alone.
Oh yeah, they went North Tidegate. What? Oh. Yeah.
And if it's something that keeps them in their homes and off the streets, then that's probably a better thing than otherwise.
Yeah. All right. Did I? Oh, there you go. Oh, good. I didn't have to search for it. Yeah. I don't know. It just seems so heavy-handed, so I don't think this is gonna stand for very long. There's gonna be some manner of like reprisal for this.
Yeah.
That's not entirely sure what it is. I don't know. Maybe they'll finally get around to having like a bigger cause for that online Bill of Rights.
Oh yeah. It's been a while since anybody talked about that.
Yeah, I suppose so. Seemed like a natural enough turn. Yeah. So I don't know. What would they even do?
Oh.
Like if especially if Britain wants to carry on its course, I think if there was like an online Bill of Rights or something, I don't know. It depends on how. Because I could see them sort of like into the point in which they would just ban their citizens from using the internet entirely.
Yeah, because the UK already arrests people for posting memes.
Yeah.
And if they were to try to cordon off the internet amongst everybody, because you've also heard that, say,
Oh,
Wikipedia
right.
was being blocked out in the UK.
Oh, yeah.
So the idea is that if people are cordoned off and they feel like their communities are much smaller than they are,
Oh,
then they'll be more inclined to just do whatever the government tells them.
I suppose so.
It's a huge mess.
Oh, yeah. Whew. Ooh. What? What? But insane. I did actually find that guy. He was around. Oh, there he is.
It's like what happened in
Yeah,
Canada
he's
during
trashed
that
us.
trucker protest thing, where a single mother put in, I think it was $20 or something, to a Gifts and Go or whatever that site's called,
Oh, okay.
to try to
Actually,
support the truckers,
yeah, yeah.
and then she was debanked by the government. Everything frozen, and that was basically the end of her life. It's kind of the same idea now when they're trying to create these databases of everything you do. So you, like with MasterCard and Visa, you don't even have to put your money into anything illegal, but they'll know and then they'll freeze your money, come in to arrest you, all that stuff.
Yeah, essentially. Yeah. Yeah. And the more they overstep, the more people are going to be affected, and the greater outcry.
Yeah. And then I'm reminded of that old Garfield cartoon, Garfield and Friends, where he was always talking about dragging people to the middle of the street and something or other to them. I don't remember what it was.
Camille.
But people will go crazy enough that stuff like that will happen.
Well, generally forgot what exactly it is from Garfield and Friends. It's been a
Yeah.
very long time since I saw it.
Yeah, people should watch more Garfield and Friends.
Yeah, I do. I don't know. It feels like I remember really liking it. I feel like it might be one of the better, or perhaps even one of the best things tied to Garfield, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember we had those old compilation books for Garfield, those short ones that were really thick.
Yeah.
Huh. It's been a long time. But now with newer eyes that could be more critical, maybe I should read it again if I find where they are. And then see, were these really funny or not?
Yeah,
Because I seem to recall the cartoon, they were kind of wacky with what they did.
Yeah, it feels like I know it's kind of sounding out of nowhere, but at some point I gave thought to. You know how there's like a, what was it? What was it? Lately, or like for a good long while now, the memers of the internet have found the exceedingly, almost limitless potential for memery of SpongeBob.
Uh-huh.
I don't think it's really much of an equivalent for Cartoon Network.
Oh, yeah.
And honestly, I'm sure everybody, like all of the Nickelodeon gens out there, like that just shows how superior SpongeBob is compared to the entirety of Cartoon Network. But I feel like, okay, sure, but also,
Oh, Ed and Eddie had a lot of stuff.
like a lot of memes.
Yeah.
Actually, I guess to a certain extent, yeah. I feel like largely dwarfed by SpongeBob.
Yeah, still. Oh.
This is probably like it's so wacky and off the wall that it actually makes an impression on.
Yeah.
But honestly, I really kind of prefer that, because I feel like if I were just to say like some of the very very crazy wackiest sort of like fan things, But for shows that I watched growing up, I know it would just feel so weird. You know,
Yeah.
because it's also memes, but it's also like, like weird fan works, like horror games.
I know that for
Um,
Ed and Eddie, somebody made a kind of a sequel series where I think they already went through school, so the main characters graduated and they had jobs and such, and they make
uh,
an adult series, I guess, a cartoon. But I
but
saw, I think, the first episode and I didn't laugh once, so I decided to not keep watching. They also threw a lot of swears there too,
yeah,
so it's kind of
I imagine they probably would.
yeah, a lot of what the characters talked about was alluding to stuff that the other characters did. Such as, what happened to this guy? He's dead or something. Or committed a crime. Or something like that.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I mean, when it was gonna be a really tough way to, nearly impossible to follow up and follow in the same footsteps as the original. Like, they're
Yeah.
older now, just like, but that's inherently what was it? Compared to like comedy potential, what was it? Growing up would be inherently unfunny compared to like being a kid. Such.
Yeah.
Also, this whole sort of thing in which the show kind of existed in a weird, almost like limbo state of like, okay, they're actually supposed to be kids in a cul-de-sac, but there are no other people involved at all. And even when they went to school, it was only ever them. and so I think at a certain point, even the creators actually got wise of it, of how strange that is, and started like lampshading it over the course of the series. There
Yeah.
aren't even any of I don't know, like muffled trombone adults off screen like in Peanuts. There is nobody.
Yeah.
And so they have the thing in which, like, oh, what if it's all in their heads? That one in which they actively go insane, or the one in which it's revealed that they were all abducted by aliens, or the other one in which the sky is literally falling. Um, Everything might be a simulation, and that's typically that point. But,
Yeah.
but yeah, there really wasn't much of any other place to go. Well, anyway. When I wasn't paying attention, turns out I actually got all the sahag and trench tooth I got.
Huh.
So, or I needed. That's all good. Can I go into another one? I suppose I could. Yeah. Or I could probably go and sell things. No, I could sell things off camera. It's all good. Well, I suppose. Let's go off and see if I could get another one. Because the other two, like Natalan, I think. Actually, that isn't. Yeah, that isn't another dungeon, is it? That should it. Actually, let me go and take a look at Amordona. Of course, it's okay. That isn't Central. Of course, it's Central Highlands. Okay, what? Or Central? No, I don't think. Okay, then. I sure hope it isn't a dungeon, because if it's a dungeon, then I am not gonna be in a great.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Okay. Uh-oh. Should I be concerned about that? Oh no. Okay, no, it's okay. No, Nantalan is this area over here. Okay, where the Ixali are. Right. We'll have to negotiate with them at some point. Okay. Alright then. I suppose I'll leave that. Let's go to another place, maybe. Wonder this path. Oh, they're all like grouped together, like. And that's a dungeon. Ah, right. Everything else is all finished, right? Almost. Although, that one also goes to Okamuro. Okay. Actually, so if anything, I need to be... Yeah, I need to be at Samatugi. I need to go to Okamuro, and that'll probably get me all the... they're not the same. No, it's something else. Okay, well, I guess I'm stuck in there. Oh well. We'll go and kill some more guys, I guess. Just so something can happen. Alright. But yeah, that's... I don't know. Now and again, I'm recommending stuff and I don't know, like the uptick of like horror related content, or I guess like kiddie horror. To I don't know, to make peace with your childhood through such weird and like obnoxiously disturbing disturbing ways. He was like, oh right, you know what? I am appreciative that I didn't grow up with SpongeBob to see it kind of like digested and reconstituted somewhere else by old fans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if it got popular enough that something that you liked was remade in the current day,
Yeah.
that'd be pretty bad.
Basically. What was that? What was the insult? May your hobbies go mainstream.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ah, dang it. So
It's a fate worse than death, where your soul becomes a skin suit for something else.
I mean, essentially, it was wishes. I guess it was the impulse to like, oh, I like this thing. I would like other people to like this thing too, so we have more in common and I could have more friends. But at the same time, for it to just be like, I don't know. Well, what's I don't know. I would say that perhaps even more so than the stereotypical like, oh, you want to get into my hobby, huh? Or this IP or this fandom, huh? Well, let me go over and quiz you or something. It's like probably more than that, more than just how knowledgeable somebody is on a thing. I would prefer it to be like if there was some way you could measure the quality of who they are as a person.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I would like, what was it? Because I would rather have like a, what was it? I know, some reassurance that you're not gonna be some sort of jerkwad or later down the line. Because if you were determined enough, you could probably go ahead and just look up a lot of information.
Yeah.
Be very, very knowledgeable. This doesn't actually mean that they're, good to have on. Yeah. The difference, like I say, I'm not really a fan much of anything, mostly because I feel like you really would need to be a fan of what it is, as opposed to what you could turn it into.
Yeah.
Yeah. because I felt it a little bit when it came to what was it? That whole like Andor thing.
Uh-huh.
And that there actually was a bit like, oh, it's just so, what was it? What was it? It's an excellent show, and that's what you keep on hearing. What was it? So very mature, so a step forward for the series.
Uh-huh.
And typically you would hear that from a lot of people who ultimately, what was it? Even if they didn't like Disney Star Wars in generally, they really didn't much care all that much for what Star Wars was before Disney came around.
Yeah.
They're like, it's just very, very popcorn flick, just very family oriented, very like generic and safe. Action doesn't really demand all that much. And they'd be like, oh no, it's great for children, but I'm not a child anymore, so I don't really care. So when they came to like Endor came around, it's like, oh man, now this I like. Finally the adults are in the room. So to me, I take that as like you didn't like Star Wars for what it was, but you like it for what you could turn it into, or for what it could be made to be.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's a very, very short-sighted way for a fan to be like.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if I can't be like 100% of what a fandom or IP is, like directly isn't what most of the fans or whatever engage with, then I'm really not a fan of this.
Yeah.
What was it? Yeah, what was the thing in Futurama? It was like, what was it? Oh yeah, that I'm not Flexo, the guy who you love so much. You love anybody who's pretending to be him. And then she'd be all like, what if I love you so much? I love you no matter who you're pretending. So yeah. I suppose my ultimate thoughts of it was very much the thing in which, well, honestly, for Star Wars, I think the kids are lost cause essentially. There's no real going back. They don't really care.
Yeah.
It's just like it's a relic. It was a relic when the kids were born, and it's a relic now.
Yeah.
So no matter how many times you tried to, I don't know, invoke 80s nostalgia, childlike nostalgia, again, in Star Wars, then I don't think they're gonna go for it. And yeah, and the family thing will only take you so far. The only thing to appeal to like the family audience would be the idea that then the parents would help the children, or would encourage the children to carry on with it, even after, if the family as a whole kind of stops it. Like, and would go on to introduce their children. But since you're basically losing all of them because it's so very, very trash in a way, then yeah, it's a lost cause. And I suppose in that sense, the only real way forward would be to change audience and try and make what was it? Game of Thrones in Star Wars. Because yeah, you would very much dump all of the children, whoever's left, I don't know, and appeal directly to adults, and I guess, as they would say, have adults write it, and yeah, those, yeah. And so basically, the only way forward would probably be to change the audience. Yep. What was old wouldn't work anymore. So just change it, I guess. But for old fans, if you are a fan of a thing, if you are a fan of a thing, and you want that to continue onward, then I guess it would just be to only have people who love the thing for what it is be a part of it.
Huh.
Um,
I think you
although
hear
then
about
again,
people's attention spans decreasing. Maybe that's why they're trying to uh, make things more snappy in a way.
I suppose. I guess it's the sort of thing that you have to contend with when you want to make a hobby into a business.
Yeah.
It won't stay the same forever.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I just prefer the hobbies well enough, or things I get as close to hobbies as possible. That's why I'm so interested in like mods and indie games.
Oh
Such thing.
yeah.
That's where the creativity is.
Yeah, because games with modding support, or at least a way for people to make mods, they usually, like if you take an example, uh, Mountain Blade Bannerlord, that game, even before the previous one, it was out for more than a decade at the time, and it was still
Yeah.
going strong, especially because of the modding support.
Yeah. And Minecraft, basically the same thing. Bunch of
Yeah.
Bethesda games, basically the same thing.
Yeah.
But which is like the biggest success stories in gaming are basically because of
Yeah.
no, pretty much. It is basically where the the next generation of developers basically would get to the start.
Oh yeah.
Much like how the what was it, upcoming generation of writers get their start at basically repurposing their fanfics.
All right.
Yeah, it was just like they had to get their writing started somewhere, and it would typically be with something that somebody else already made. That's the thing that came up with that whole case about what was it? It was a former fanfic writer turned author, but because what was it? I guess one of her books was basically a repurposed Harry Potter fanfic, and a bunch of weirdos done hate Harry Potter. Then she got, I think people tried to cancel her.
Huh. Didn't see that coming.
No. Well, I guess mostly because of how very ridiculous.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have thought it possible, but I suppose it makes sense now. Yeah. Let's see here. And because it's so very, very random, I just thought it was funny. That whole which is, I guess I probably should have called it when it came to Batman Ninja. But this whole occurrence of like, and actually, you know what, the Joker movie, if the legend is to be believed, the concept of like, I have an idea, nobody cares. Okay, I'll put Batman in it. Ooh, people care now. Ooh, Batman.
Yeah, that's probably what happened.
Yeah. So just like nobody cared about my rando screwball idea before I put Batman in it. It's kind of sad. And no, it's weird. You would think it would happen to other heroes too. Okay, maybe not Superman, but at least Spider-Man. It'd be like, right? I feel like
Yeah.
it. I don't know. I mean, like, I have an idea. Your idea stinks. Okay, I'll put Spider-Man in it. You're hired. You done it again. I want to do Black Cleopatra again. What? We already did that, but this time with Batman as the quote-unquote main character. Yeah, guys, I don't know how you do it, but I know you do it in a good way. And yeah, they can't get it made fast enough.
Yeah.
Just like a post-apocalyptic story, Batman. A zombie apocalypse, Batman. Sci-fi, space opera Batman. Cyberpunk, but of a different flavor than Beyond Batman. uh, so, so yeah, that's yeah. I feel, I have a feeling people don't understand Batman. You know, I get that feeling. People might just not understand Batman.
Yeah.
Also, why the Aztecs? There was the Mayas and Incas. Were the Aztecs just the most famous? They were the biggest?
Huh. Maybe.
Right. I know I was told the difference at some point, but I kind of generally forgot what the difference was. I think that there's like substantial differences between the three of them. But I suppose in the grand scheme, nobody would pay attention.
Yeah.
Like, let's just go for the biggest one. So probably, so it's like the main difference was how big they were. But they more or less believe the same thing, but have different flavors. Whatever. I don't know. I think recently, recently I went ahead and watched El Dorado again.
Huh. That's an old one.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I kind of largely forgot what happened to it when I first saw it. Whenever that was.
Yeah, it's a really old movie.
Yeah, but I think it holds up. It's pretty good. Let's see. Yeah. And I think the main thing was that it did portray like the the people of El Dorado. Oh, well, I guess they're not bad guys. They were basically at a crossroads about how their civilization would move forward, and the two main leads were basically the catalyst that would decide where it goes, whether it leaves its bloody past behind, and the good kind of isolationist, or if they would just devolve into an orgy of blood and violence. So I appreciated that. It's pretty nuanced in that way. Would you be able to portray in a similar the Aztecs in a similar light? Maybe, probably not. I feel probably not. Anyway, but basically we're pretty much finished. Done. We're at time already.
Yeah.
I don't know how that happened, but more or less talking and such. Let's see. Yeah, but I liked it. And because it was called El Dorado, and oh wait, should I go over and spoil it in case you want to see it too?
Huh. I guess it's an old enough movie. I don't think it matters too much.
Okay. Since as we all very much know that they do leave El Dorado, that does kind of mean that there probably wouldn't be a sequel to it.
I sure hope not.
Well, yeah. No, they won't. What was it? A reboot, maybe, but a sequel or a live-action reboot of El Dorado. Ouch. Oh. How likely is that to succeed? Probably not very. I can imagine. Oh, right. Because they would probably miss it. It's basically two partners together, but they're very implicitly like very, very straight.
Yeah.
But that's not gonna change. There's no way they'd keep that. Yeah. Well, let's see. They kind of remind me of something in which you were how you rate this movie, and it's like, well, much like how you would rate video games. I don't think it would be fair to like rate two opposing video games of different genres together. It's just like what was it? That reminded of like when I said, you know what, I like night. What was it? Amazing Mirror, Kirby Amazing Mirror enough, and I think I'm rating it as far compared to other Kirby games.
Oh, right.
People will say, "Oh, yeah," because you're putting the number to it. You're basically inviting comparisons to all the other games in which you put a number review on it. They're just like, "Oh, as far as Kirby games, I really like it. I'd say it's very, very close to like above a 7." That, as opposed to like, "Oh, I didn't much care for this other." Oops, I went too long. I didn't much care for this other what was it? Adventure game, or RPG and such. So I'm putting it lower. Like, what? You would put the Kirby game over this RPG? How dare you? I feel like, nah, I don't think that really makes sense. So yeah, I'm not. So like in terms of El Dorado, I'm not sure what I really compare it to. In terms of like other movies of its kind. Actually, no, I won't waste time here. Let's go. What would I compare it to? I don't know. Yeah. I mean, I would easily say it's better than all the a bunch of movies in which you would figure it very formulaic. That seem very formulaic.
Yeah.
Yeah. So easily a bunch. Well, above all current Disney stuff, but that might go without. Yeah, I think it was a very nice and actually also very, very unique. I appreciate it. It's hard to say. I know. I know why a lot of people forego number reviews altogether.
Yeah, you'll probably say something like, El Dorado, Golden City out of 10, or something like that.
Oh, right. Yeah. For what was it? Rolly armadillo things out of 10. I don't know. Actually, no, yeah, it would still be high. Well, it's still like the number, like basically the number thing, but also they make it into a joker.
Yeah.
All right, that probably was a strategy, and so you wouldn't take it that serious. The number review part of it. Again. Oh well. Anyway. Anything else? Nah, I guess not really. Just mostly the idea that what was it? This has gone so censorship has gone so very heavy-handed that it's just gonna go stink over the place and attract more attention. And and I suppose it probably had to come at some point. Either before or after Gabe exits the picture. And so yeah, I guess so. Like the sooner things go to pot now, the sooner something could of a more permanent solution can arrive.
Yeah.
Well, something's got to give, and if you've got to give, be sure to like and subscribe. Let's see. Where are we? Oh yeah. I guess we'll just go ahead and give a general review. We've just about already finished the Sylph, the Sylph checkpoint quest. Well, perhaps the entire Sylph arc of the chosen one. And in very steadily, very straightforward order, the buffoon that we were tasked with came clutch or something in the end, and he delivered the part way, but yeah, we returned the chosen one to its rightful place, and the rainbow has come across over the forest, and everything's as it should be. Peace on in the forest. So yeah, that's your work. They could even go from there, but I suppose we'll see. we're trusted now, but we'll see how that changes. So next week, unless something else comes up, I would prefer to go ahead and finish off the Amalja side of things. Get the quest done and dusted, and we'll see if we could probably get back into the next episode of Hildebrand in the week after that, or if something else happens. But yeah, thank you all very much for watching. But yeah, things are going nuts, and I don't know. I suppose we'll just see how it turns out. Or if it doesn't turn out, then I guess we'll probably just have to go back out.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be something? Or something else could happen. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed that. Look forward to next Tuesdays, which will be more Final Fantasy probably. And for this Friday, in all likelihood, we'll continue on with God Eater. And yeah, we'll see who could eat the most gods. So yeah, hopefully look forward to that. Hopefully we see you again in the future. And until we do see you again, we hope you have a good one. So goodbye.
Bye.